the things that I've always loved about these Easter readings since I was a little boy was that Jesus got to keep his scars. Dr. Susan McGurgan, in her reflection this week, may be more suitable for the adults in the room. She makes the comparison with the Japanese art of kintsugi, which is the art of highlighting what is broken. So they'll shatter pottery and put it back together, but use gold or platinum in the glue joints. Sometimes I've seen on YouTube videos about making live edge or plank tabletops. As they fill in the gaps, you have to choose between trying to hide the flaws or highlight the flaws. It's that highlighting of the flaws, creating a certain haunting beauty. If you want that more mature reflection, then you probably can just stop this video and go listen to Dr. McGurgan or read her message for the week. I'll put it in the comments just in case, or in the description. But for me, scars have always been just a spectacularly wonderful thing, because they tell a story, and they tell a story of heroism and bravery. And they're stories that maybe I'm going to say we, but for sure I love to repeat. So you have to listen to them. Maybe again, I don't know. I don't usually stick my tongue out in my YouTube videos, but my favorite scar on the tip of my tongue came when I was 2 years old and rolled down a flight of stairs, biting my tongue. And while I have no memory of it actually happening, I remember always being able to tell that story because of the scars on my tongue, which sometimes even made people ask the story. So I got to tell the story. And I remember as I grew older and I was 6 or 7 or 8 years old, keeping my teeth in the scar marks, hoping that they wouldn't heal and go away. And there's still a little bit of a mark, right? Not much. But like all of those great stories that come around the scars that we got against a barbed wire fence, nicely spaced among the 4 lines of the barbed wire, or from a ladder collapsing, working on a project, or a wall that fell on it. Like all of these stories that become stories of virtue and heroism, right? Such as it is. So for Jesus to be able to hold on to his scars, and he comes back to the 12, and he says, you know it's me. Look, who else would do that? Right? You know it's me. See my feet and my hands and my side. Put your hand in my side if you have to. Because this story is what I'm proud of, because it's the story of my love for you. So I know maybe those who switched over to Dr. Susan McGurgan's reflection probably would put makeup on their scars, or use vitamin E to try to get them to heal, or see a plastic surgeon to try to make sure that they weren't too serious. But Jesus doesn't hide his scars. We live in a world that kind of wants to hide our scars to undo the past. But that's not how salvation works. That our Easter salvation comes not by avoiding or pretending about suffering, but by recognizing that love makes suffering something valuable. And it turns wounds into scars. And wounds, we don't like wounds. Like, even when I was a very rambunctious and strong boy, having a wound meant that somebody was going to spray Bactine on it or alcohol. And that just didn't seem like a good idea to me. But by the time those wounds healed into scars, they became something else. And this isn't just a story of Jesus. This is a story of our Easter process on our way to the ascension, on our way to new life as we heal from death and find ourselves able to embrace new life and even maybe receive the Spirit of God who confirms that new life inside of us. That it's the process of scarring. And for us to be able to look at our past, like St. Augustine, and see all of our stupid sins and recognize them not as being something about me, but a clear statement of God's love, healed, redeemed, and given new life. For me to be able to recognize in my pain the love that made that pain fruitful and valuable. I walked these last days with a family who lost a husband and a father, and it was a painful set of months that they went through together. But it was a set of months filled with great love. And they still get to go through 40 days, through a process, through the Easter season of doubt and discouragement and pain and longing, like all of that, clinging. But at the end of that journey, maybe there's some scars and a recognition that the reason why that pain hurt so bad was love, and that love is something that we can be proud of. Love is something that we can tell stories about. And when people see our scars, maybe they'll ask us and give us a chance to tell our stories.